Good morning, Tiffany. Or I guess it's heading into afternoon now. Hopefully, you're having a lovely Friday. I think everybody is happy that it is Friday. So, I thought I would just um, come on here on a Friday around lunchtime and um, see what it was like. I haven't been on here live in a while. I've been doing lives on TikToks on Monday, on TikTok. Um, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to do bone throwing readings on there. So I thought I have my bone throwing set here, and I thought I would do just a little forecast for the week ahead. And then, yes, I'm on a nature walk after dropping my baby off at school after a very busy, crazy eclipse week. Yes. I don't usually get too energetically burdened by astrological events. I think because I work with them so often and have for just so many years. Pardon me. But this one was a doozy, no doubt about that. This was a rough one. This was a rough, this was a rough week. So I'm glad that that is over with. I love all your products. I just received a lovely haul from you. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate your order. So I'm gonna just look at the week ahead with my bone throwing set here, sort of see any areas that maybe we should pay attention to over the next week. If you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram, I do post my daily witch tips there. And I do live readings over on TikTok, but honestly, I might switch them over to here. I don't know. I'm not really sure. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyway, if anybody hasn't seen a bone throwing set, this is mine. Mine has a lot of pieces because I've been collecting and doing this for so long. I don't know how many pieces. I would guess, oh, geez. Well over 50. I'm going to sit down and count them. I'm going to sit down and count. Not now. I won't make you guys suffer through that. But I am going to at some point sit down and count the pieces in here. So, and if anybody has a quick question they can shout out, I'm just going to take a look at next week and see what there is that we need to pay attention to. So I'm going to try to, it's hard for you guys to get a look at this and me. So it's a little tricky there. I'll try to give you just a quick sort of look around the board. This isn't my typical mat I use for this, but it's going to work for today. So let's see where we're at. I'm trying to not lose you guys as I do this. It's a little tricky. It's a lot easier to do cards for readings, and then talk to people for sure. So let's see where we're at here. Da, 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 da. Of course, I would move it and then I can't get it back, you know? Oh, this is a little bit better. I moved it back. So, okay, so let's look at the week ahead here on this. I'll try to move it out. Yeah, that's a little bit better for you guys. Okay. Let's see. We have a couple of die. We have a 4 and a 5. So those are typically numbers of luck and protection. And so it's interesting because I just did a post about my evil eye service, and I'm sending out some Mexican enamel or copperas with it, which can be used for luck or protection. So it's funny because I literally just typed these words a bunch over and over. We have a double terminated quartz, a hag stone directly above this little guy, which sort of represents everybody because this is a general reading. So we are looking at some clarity this week in an area that you were hoping to hear about progress in. So maybe you've been waiting on a phone call, or maybe you've been waiting on an approval of this. This could be anything. This could be a referral to a specialist or a doctor, or an approval for, a medication, or an approval to join a course, an opening for something. It could be if you've submitted an offer on something. That's what I'm getting, is that if you have inquired about something, or asked about anything, or set out for approval, or applied, that this is a week of definite progress in that area. Now, it looks like, and when I say progress, it may not mean like, okay, well, it gets started next week, but because I am having some, we have a large area that's kind of jumbled up here, but they're with pieces. We have the double Hyjon root that is sort of sandwiching this wishbone. There are some definite healing pieces here. The copper, the amber is there, and so this is really looking like focused on betterment of health, or self-care, or an aspect that, a step that you were going to take in the direction of that. Maybe you were going to start seeing somebody in alternative healing or alternative therapy, or a class like yoga or painting or photography is something that's healing and therapeutic and creative, and a release for you. So this would be a great week for things like that. If you have been thinking about starting anything like that, that is what this reading is saying, is to go ahead and go for it, because it is going to work out in your favor, and you will be supported energetically and astrologically this next week, according to this reading. Down at the bottom here, this is what I call the root. So you have the past. We don't have much in the past for this reading right now, but the root is interesting. I'm seeing people feeling very turned upside down around right now about things. I'm sorry to interrupt the reading here. Do I have a reading to see if someone is hexed? You can go to my website, shop.conjuredcardea.com, and we offer many types of readings, and we would be happy to help you with that. Typically, we ask you what your symptoms are that you're experiencing, and then we would try to determine what's going on by the symptoms that you're experiencing, and not just like assume that it's a hex and go in that way, because what if we're wrong? So we like to do a little bit more digging and to be inquisitive, and to really try to get to the bottom of things, and try to help you decipher what's happening, versus just going into this with, yes, you're absolutely hexed, So I like to be a little bit logical about things, and slow and methodical, and try to get to the bottom of what's really going on. But yes, we do provide lots of readings for just about any question that you could have. So I'm just going to take a quick drink. So at the bottom, again, I'm seeing a lot of sort of feeling flipped upside down right now. Probably coming off that eclipse energy. So everybody is feeling really turned inside out. There may also be some things that happened that were unexpected. And so you're kind of in a feeling of, there's a little bit of chaos feeling this week, but next week looks to be straightening out much better, and with a lot of success, particularly if you are trying to do something for yourself that has to do with your own health or your own betterment. So I would encourage you to make a plan for that and take steps in that direction. If you have been considering it. The daily tip that I posted today, astrologically, it says to really say yes to something today and put yourself out there. It's a day of good luck. It's a day of adventure. So to really go for something and try something new today. So there is that quick little reading for today. If anybody wants to join my protection, my evil eye service, I just posted a little short about that. But of course, it's in all of the links on all my social media, or you can just go to my website, shop.conjuredcardea.com, and type in evil eye in the search bar, and then that service will come up. That is the next community service that I am holding. Does anybody have, I can't be on here too long today because I'm in the middle of orders, but I just wanted to jump on and say hello to everyone. I haven't been on here in so long, so I'm really, that is my new thing. That's my thing for the next week, is to try to start being on here more. So I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, I hope everybody has a beautiful and blessed weekend. Hello. Just had a person hop on here. I can't remember if the lives go, if they record them on YouTube or not, and then you can look them up. So I cannot remember that. I haven't done one in so long. But regardless, I hope you all have a beautiful and blessed weekend, and join me. If you see me on here live, I'm doing a bone throwing reading. If you see me on TikTok live, I'm doing a bone throwing reading. I'll probably try to hop over to Instagram too. So I'm trying to get back into the lives. If you have any questions and would like a free consultation, you can go over to shop.conjuredcardea.com. I have a live chat option. If you click on that, you will speak to me, and I can make suggestions for you about products and root work services to help you with your goals, or reading suggestions. So that is what I'm here for, and that is totally free. So yeah, if you guys want to chat, head on over to the website and we'll do a free consultation. And I hope you all have a beautiful and blessed rest of the week. Okay? All right.